Question. Do you know the actual difference between a want and a need? And how can it affect your budget? Let's talk about this on this We Can Do It Wednesday. Back in a minute. This is Jan from New York City. Channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. And I truly love, love, love helping everyone keep some more of their own hard earned money, including me. Just saying, just say, how are you doing today? Hope that this audio video, as always, finds everybody doing well. I think every one of us, in answer to the original question, I think every one of us, in fairness, at times might struggle with the distinction between a want and a need. Now, here's the thing. I mean, pretty much I would say it is common basic knowledge to feel and to know that the following are needs: shelter, clothing, food, water, and transportation. And there are more. We're talking about needs, where a want would be take a vacation and travel far or travel anywhere for no good reason, just to chill. Um, Things of that nature. Or going to the movies, that's a want. Those are all wants, and I'm not saying never, ever, ever give in to your wants, but we have to make sure our budgets are balanced, okay? That we know what we're doing. This is where we fall into a trap. I want to give a word of encouragement for people who give up trying to budget and keep their ducks lined up in a row and stay afloat and live within or below their means. Here's the word of encouragement. When it feels like there's hardly any wants that you could give into, look at it this way: you are working towards that goal. So even though you may want something and you can't have it right now, remind yourself, I can't have that thing right now, but that doesn't mean that I can't have that thing forever. See, there's a big difference. Always give yourself that wiggle room. And it is the truth, by the way. And we're working towards our goal to make sure. Okay. So, therefore, when you're working with that 50%, 30%, and 20% rule of financial, you'll see what I mean. And the 30%, that is the discretionary, what you can really be more flexible with. See, here's the thing: we have to get motivated into saving as well. And knowing our numbers, as I mentioned, like a gazillion times a year, it might sound boring, it might sound repetitive. Apologies for that. But listen, math does not lie, and it is essential. We have to know our numbers and we have to improve our numbers if that is our goal. If you find yourself borrowing money in the future, meaning by you overly using credit cards and finding you can't keep up with it, not good. Examine, what did you use that credit card for? Was it for a want or was it for a need? So these are the things that are really important. Many times overly, I hear this on TV all the time. Like a lot of people say, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I ask myself, do we really need to do all those things that the people are saying you need to do? I ask myself that question. 9 out of 10 times, it's probably no. I remember when I was very much younger, very, very much younger, and before I really got into being a frugal person, I was struggling with this so-called need, want thing. And I really kept saying out loud, I need to get this beautiful carousel. I love carousels. I love to look at carousels. I think they're beautiful. I think they're happiness. They just give me great memories. I love to ride carousels. I really, more than anything, like to even look at pictures of carousels, anything in that nature when it has to do with carousels. Okay. I can't really collect carousels, but I used to have a vintage carousel, like a little one, so cute. And it was also like a musical box. But then I saw this other fancy detailed one that was way, way out of my league in affordability. This was, like I said, quite a while ago. And I remember I kept chanting, I need that carousel. I need, no, I didn't need a carousel. What do I need a carousel for? I mean, in real life, what am I going to do? Ride on it all day in the living room? I'm not saying that that wouldn't have been a fun thing. No, I didn't need a carousel. Okay. It is a want. Clearly, clearly a want. But that doesn't mean that you never, ever, ever should give in to someone's. This is where that, and I maintain this all the time, where the mad, crazy money idea with the $20 cap to it can't get into that much trouble if you limit it to a certain number that you can afford. Maybe in some people's cases, their mad, crazy money could be $10. And in my case, it's $20. And I will not go beyond that. And I can't tell you how many times I don't touch it because I don't want to, but I know it's there and I let it carry over. Sometimes I even let it build up. And just for the fun of it, I put that in its own unique savings. But learning how to distinguish a want and a need is a really big thing. So maybe, perhaps this is and could be a challenge. Make sure this week that you, well, next time you feel tempted to buy something, ask yourself, is this a want or is this a need? Okay. Brand new clothes, that's a want, but clothing is a need. But you have to go for the gold and always get the brand new ones. Or maybe you could get new to you, but bought in a thrift store, secondhand place, or at a garage sale at a fraction of the cost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know that orange top that I like to wear, like, around Halloween time, like I just did on Steve's show? Let me tell you something, that was a thrift store find. I love it, it's a little jacket, it's actually a little jacket, and, it washes beautifully. I've gotten several years use out of it, and, I usually put it on in the fall. So, that's what I did. So I said, let me mention to you that that was a thrift store find." And I got and still get amazing use out of it. I purchased that quite a while back, probably about, trying to think, I'd say a good between 5 and 6 years ago. Yeah, that was from a Pennsylvania thrift store. Get a lot of good stuff. There's this one place in Philadelphia, like humongous, humongous thrift store. Not like those little, like, hole in the wall, thrift stores in New York City. I'm just saying as an aside. But anyway, we need to wear clothes, but they don't have to be brand new designer clothes. Uh-uh. I'm not here to impress. I'm just here to help people like you and me keep some more of our own hard-earned money. But knowing the distinction between a want and a need is very important. So examine your budget, and the next time you're tempted to make a purchase, ask yourself, is this a want or a need? Get into that habit. It's very, very helpful. Thank you so much for being here, and I really do appreciate everyone's time. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Have an amazing day.